guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my experience of making paper at home. Before we get started with the video, there's something I want to go through. So instead of skipping it, just watch, and if you still want to skip it and see the actual process, I will make sure to include a timestamp right here so you can skip to that part. I think the last time I was interested in this stuff, it was in school, or maybe when I was starting college. I was very fascinated by the fact that you can make paper at home. So I really wanted to try it someday, but that time I couldn't bring myself to try it or even attempt to make paper. I was a stupid kid back then. Maybe I still am. I don't know. But that's not the point. Thing is that I saw another video, I think a few weeks back. The video was by Vijita. I will link her channel down below. And I found out about her channel from this DIY paper video, and the content is amazing. So if you guys want to check it out, please do so. And I'll just show you a demo of what I made. So this is something I made. This is made from some old newspaper and paper cuttings. I've painted on this with watercolor. I've made bookmark as well. And just a tiny disclaimer that you will not get this result in first go, or you might even get so. I'm not sure. I did not get that result. Basically, I failed a lot of times, and I was just not being cautious of what I'm doing, or I was not thinking clearly. At some points I was also frustrated, so I just wanted to get it over with, because of which I made a lot of mistakes even after watching the damn video. So I was not I just watched it once, but I was not really following what she did in the video. So you have to try it 2 or 3 times before you get a hang of it, like what is going on, how much you need to press, and what's actually going on. Since this is my experience, I am going to share with you my failures, my mistakes, and the success as well. And I know I have been promising this video from last 2 weeks. I'm really sorry about that. My laptop is dead. Like, it's completely dead now. It was working slow and there were some glitches and some dumb shit going on, but now it's dead, like completely. उसकी मौत हो चुकी है, उसमें कुछ नहीं चल रहा है. And I've edited half of this video in my phone and I'm going to edit this intro as well in my phone. So इतनी सारी मेहनत के लिए थोड़ा सा appreciation दिखा दो and like this video, share it with your friends, guys. And I think that's all I wanted to say. Let's just get started with the video. This is all the paper that I've collected. Honestly speaking, I don't have to collect anything. I was a prior design student, so I just have a lot of crap lying around. I also added newspaper. I just tried to make very small pieces, and at this point I wish I had a shredder, but well, you gotta work with what you have. Then you have to soak it in water, so I let it soak for a day. Now you have to take a mixer or a blender, whatever you have, and you have to grind it and you have to make it into a pulp. So this is the consistency, and I was not happy with it, so I went for another round. This is the consistency now, and I'm kind of happy with how it looks, and I think we can work with this now. So you'll need a container. I'm taking this small tub I had lying around, fill it with water, and then we are going to add this stuff in the water. Not stuff, guys. This is pulp. This is pulp. It's not stuff. It's pulp. And we're gonna add it. And you'll need a strainer or chhanni, whatever you want to call it. I'm adding more water because the water level is less according to the strainer. Okay, this is attempt number 1. The biggest mistake I made here was not being gentle. You can see what a mess, man. I mean, this is basic common sense, and I think I lack that as well. That's why I made this stupid mistake, and I was so pissed at this. This is my mistake number 1. Okay, second attempt, I was being gentle this time. Basically, you have to shimmy the strainer so that the water gets separated from the pulp. And this is my mistake number two. I did not soak the extra water that the pulp holds, and this is what I did. Obviously, it was not going to work, and let's move on to the third try. And this time, I thought of using a fabric, and like a dumbass I am, look what I'm doing. Oh my god, it was a disaster. Then I thought I should use like a patila or a container so that extra water can go inside that. And this time I used a very thin cotton fabric. Basically, this one is a dupatta that I'm using, and it seemed to work fine this time. I did not have any problem. While flipping, I repeated my mistake and I got impatient. Honestly, at this point, I just lost it and I decided to just fix this one. And I got this rolling pin or balun. I just decided to flatten it. After that, I never looked back. I decided I will not make paper again. But I woke up the next morning and I thought, you know what, let's make paper. This time I added coffee in water so that I could get kind of like a beige tint on the paper. This is what the water looks like. I have everything ready, the pulp, the strainer, fabric, everything. This time I used some flowers and dried up leaves as well. So I just mixed it in water like you see. The water was already looking pretty. I added the pulp and then started with the process again. This time I felt like a pro and everything went very smoothly. I was also very patient with it and I remembered all the mistakes that I made. This time I was just gently touching it and just taking out all the excess water so that I don't mess it up. And one side we have this beautiful flower and the other side will turn out to be plain. You can see I got my way around how to get this removed from the strainer and I did not make the same mistake. So I made more. And then you have to leave it for drying. And once it dried up, I kind of ironed some of them, like this one I ironed. You can see how stiff this paper is. It's quite thick, it's not flimsy. You can draw on it, you can paint on it. I painted. And you can see the close-up, it looks amazing. Obviously you can iron it if you want a flat surface. This is the thinnest paper that I've made and I'm going to make a bookmark from this one. So I'm cutting out this rectangular piece. Then I made kind of like a stitched line on the borders just to make it look cute. And I decided to keep it rough and I decided to laminate it. It's a very DIY process, okay? So it doesn't look super professional. So I'm using this butter paper and I'm just going to heat the sides of it. You can see what I'm doing here. This is just a demonstration. I don't have a plug, so I'm just demonstrating, and then I went ahead and did what I had to do. Made a hole and attached this ribbon, and it's looking super cute. And you can skip this lamination process, you know. You can just make it from the paper. You don't have to laminate it. And I think it looks very beautiful. Well, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel by clicking the red button down below. If there's something you like or you don't like, make sure to comment. Whatever it is, it's an open space. Just share your opinion. I will make sure to read and understand what you say. Even if it is criticism, it's cool. It's okay. Just go ahead and do that. That's the way I can make myself better. So yeah. And I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care.